Hello Divi Nation and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to download and install our free global preset style guide for Divi's Spice Shop layout pack. This is the final result we're aiming to achieve. So without wasting a lot of time, let's dive in and let's get started. All right, so the first thing we need to do is to head over to this blog post, which I'll link to in the show notes below. So this is where we can find our global preset style guide. So I'm going to scroll down here and download it. So you want to click here on get it for free today and then enter your email address, click on download, and then we need to click here to download the files. Okay, so now that the files are downloaded here on the bottom, you can see here. Next, I'm going to go into this folder and unzip the folder itself. And here it is. I'm going to double click on that. And there we go. So we have this folder now that's unzipped. We need to go into that folder as well. And this is the style guide. Okay, I'm going to pull this over here to the left for a bit. And then what we're going to do is to go to our site and install this style guide. So I'm going to come over here to my dashboard. We're going to come all the way down here to Divi. And then we need to click here on Divi library. Next, we need to, you can see here, I've added a style guide before. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to delete these so that they're not in the way. So I'm going to move this to trash, hit apply. Okay, great. So now it's time to import our style guide. So I'm going to click here on import and export, click on import. And now, you know that file that we unzipped, which is right here. I'm just going to drag it into place here like that, or you can just choose file and navigate to your folder, which has all the files. So there's two ways to do this. You can import the presets from here, and this will import all the presets that we need. So let's go ahead and do that. The other way is to just install the file as it is, and then the presets, you can choose them as you are working on your site. So I'm going to click here on import Divi Builder layouts. So this is going to import our style guide. Okay, so our style guide now has been added. So what we need to do next is to see how we can use this style guide. So I'm going to come over here to pages and create a brand new page. And you know what would be cool is to create a page based on this layout. So I'm going to click here on Divi's Spice Shop, or we can just call it Divi Spice. That should work too. Okay, so we're going to use the Divi Builder. And then here I'm going to choose a pre-made layout. And this is where we're going to choose the Divi Spice. Okay, so now we have our Spice layout. So I can just choose any page here. Let's go with this layout here. Okay, so we're going to click here on use this layout. So now that we have our layout installed, what we need to do now is to just take a quick look here and see what is in this layout. Okay, so let's take a quick look. And here we can see we have these different style buttons. We also have headings, and we have a few different types of headings here. We also have some image styles here that we can also use, which is pretty cool. And this is the color palette. Okay, so now let me show you how to use this. So I'm going to click here on this plus button. So for this, let's say I need to add a button. So on the buttons now, if I click here on this drop down, we are now going to see our presets. Okay, so this could be one of the presets. So if I select this one here, you can see here we have this style, and the hover also is really cool. Okay, now let's say you want to add another different type. You can just come over here, click on this plus button. Okay, and let's go on this drop down, and this time let's go with style number 2. So now you can see that this is where all our styles are, and it will be named SSLP. So this is button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are just different styles. Now, once you have this added, you can just go ahead and just continue to design it. So just like how you would. So in this case, I can change my text here. I can add my link here, and over here on the design, I can actually go to the button here. And as you can see here, they're already preset. So let's say you want to make the text slightly bigger. You can just increase it like that, and that just changes the preset. So you can either save the preset as it is as a new preset, or you can just save it as it is here, but it doesn't mean that it's going to change all the presets that we already have. So this also applies to pretty much everything else. So you just need to come over here on the presets, click on the drop down, and that is where you would see them. So let's do one more example here, and I'm going to close out of this. So this time, let's say this is a header. Let's delete this. Okay, let's say I need to add a header here. So let's add a text module. And over here in this text module, I am going to get rid of all of this and change this to heading 1. Now notice what happens. I'm going to come over here to design. And then if I click on this drop down, I have all these now. SSLP, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, and so on. So if I choose this one here, boom, now I have my heading there. And this is how easy it is to use. Okay, so as you can see, this works with this pre-made layout. So it wouldn't really work if you wanted to use this on a totally different pre-made layout. So this just makes everything easy for you. Instead of going in and adding all these headers and doing them from scratch and trying to match what we have on the pre-made layouts, guess what? You can just go in and all the style guides are there for you. So you don't need to do anything here. So it just makes the design process much easier, and it is, much easier to use. All right, so I'm just going to hit publish now and then exit the Visual Builder. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and do follow us on our social media platforms. By doing so, you'll be notified every time we release new tutorials. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.